Welcome to today's class. So last few days onwards we are explained about what are the limit of a function and a continuity of a function, a differentiability of a function. Now we are going to see differentiation of a function. What is it meant by differentiation? So differentiability is different from finding the derivative of a function. Okay, now what is a differentiability means? So we have to check whether a given function is we are able to draw a tangent at that point or not. That is called differentiability. Whether the curve is in the smoothness or not. Whether we can able to draw a tangent at the point x is equal to a. That is called differentiability. To find the differentiability, first of all, at that point the function should be continuous. There won't be any this type of nature. This type of nature, the curve should not contain sharp edges. Even though it is continuous, that is not differentiable. That means at this point we cannot draw a tangent. We cannot draw a tangent. So differentiability means, so we should check whether the function is smooth at that point or not. Okay. Now finding the derivative means we have to find the slope of the tangent. We have to find out the slope of the tangent. What is the slope of the tangent? Afterwards we can find out the equation of the tangent. Understand that. So this is called the process of finding the derivative of a function is called differentiation. Derivative means what? The slope of the tangent. So in this chapter, so these are the subtopics that we are going to cover. At a glance I am going to explain. First one, definition. Next one, rules of differentiation. Next one, differentiation of implicit functions and parametric equations, logarithmic functions, differentiation of one function with another function, determinants. In matrices we will have a 3 by 3 matrix, 2 by 2 matrix. So if a matrix is a function of some x, the elements are functions of some elements x, then how to find out the derivative of that matrix. Next one, higher order differentiation. So second order, third order, fourth order, some nth order, how to find out the differentiation. Next one, differentiation of functional relations, very very important, functional relations. So we are getting one problem from this functional relations. Afterwards we will see the previous year JEE mains problems. So this is the at a glance synopsis that I am going to explain. So first we are going to I am going to explain about what is the definition of derivative of a function. Welcome to this concept, definition of derivative of a function. What is meant by a derivative of a function at a point x is equal to a. So let us see that. I will explain using a diagram, x-axis, y-axis and its origin. So it's a very very easy concept, very simple concept. So let us take a curve y is equal to f of x. Let us take a curve y is equal to f of x. Let there is a point x is equal to a, x is equal to a on that function. In the neighborhood, neighborhood means what? Just besides, from left side and right side. Let us take another 2 points. This is x is equal to a minus h. Here it is x is equal to a plus h. See here, observe here, h is a very very small quantity. That means this point, whatever may be this point is there, no, these points, this lies just besides the a point a here, just it lies just beside the here. So for our understanding purpose, I am drawing a little bit distance. Okay, now let us see the coordinates of these points. What are the coordinates that point? So the coordinate as part, you call it as p, a comma f of a. So what are the y coordinate? Y is equal to f of a. What are the coordinates of this a? You call it as some a. So this is a plus h comma f of a plus h. A plus h comma f of a plus h. So why? Because x coordinate is a plus h, y coordinate is f of x. F of x means f of a plus h. So here let us take it as a b term, b point. What are here x coordinate is a minus h. What is your y coordinate? Y is equal to f of x. That means f of a minus h. So this is a p and it is a and it is b. So try to understand this. These 3 points are just a and b are just a neighborhood of this point p, just side by side they will be there. But for understanding purpose, I am drawing it in an elaborate way. Now let us see the slope of this tangent. So that is equal to PA, slope of the secant. Slope of secant PA. So what is the slope of the secant PA? As we know that y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. What is y2? F of a plus h minus f of a upon a plus h minus a. Plus a minus a cancel. F of a plus h minus f of a whole divided by h. Understand this. Okay, now if you observe, as a value approaches to p, as a value approaches to p, see what happens if it is a approaches to p. P is fixed one, a comes here. So here a again he comes here, again point a comes here, again a comes here. What do you observe? As your a value approaches to p, at p it will become a tangent. It is a tangent. Tangent at p. As a value approaches to p, a value approaches to p, at p this secant will become a tangent. That means as h value approaches to 0, secant will become approaches to tangent at p. That means limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. You will get some value now here. Definitely it should be a finite value. It should be a finite value, not infinite value. It should be a finite value. Understand? This should be a finite value. Defined value. Finite value, defined value. Then the whatever may be the value you will get here. Whatever may be the value you will get here. That is called derivative of the function f of x at x is equal to a. Similarly, we have to approach from left hand side. Left hand side also. That means in the both the direction we have to approach. From b to this side, from a to that side. Then only both the limits should be equal. Both the limits should be equal. The value, whatever may be the output value will come now. That gives the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent at a. At x is equal to a. There will be a tangent will come now here. This value, what is the limit value? That will give that value output will give the slope of the tangent at the point x is equal to a. This is denoted as dy by dx, just a notation, or f dash of x, or simply y dash f dash, like that, y1 simply f dash y1, like that also we will denote. So ultimately, what is the slope of the tangent at x is equal to a? The output value of limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. This is called first principle. This is called first principle, or by definition. First principle or definition. So whatever may be the value it is given. So you will be given a function y is equal to f of x. So find out limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Whatever may be the output value you will get, that value will give the slope of the tangent at the point x is equal to a. Okay, now I hope that you understand this concept. So let us do some very small problems basing on this concept. Prove that the derivative of a constant function is 0. Prove that the derivative of a constant function is 0. That is, derivative of constant is equal to 0, derivative of 5 is 0, derivative of 6 is 0, derivative of root 2 is 0, derivative of minus 1 by root 2 is 0. Why? How it possible? So see here, proof, you will see the proof. Let consider a function f of x is equal to some k or some c, where k belongs to set of real numbers. Okay, now, right. What is your f of x plus h? So your x plus h is also k. Why? Because it is a constant function. For x, the image is k. For x plus h is also the image is k. Okay, now, right. Now, according to a definition by first principle or by definition, what is the derivative of the function dy by dx is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. So, this is a limit h tends to 0. What is f of x plus h value is k minus what is f of x value also k. So, that is equal to h. So, this is a limit h tends to 0, 0 by h. Try to understand here. Here don't substitute h value 0. Don't substitute h value 0. Why? Because here h is not taking 0. H value is not taking 0. H value is approaching 0. That means h is not equal to 0. Try to understand here. Here h is not equal to 0. H approaches to 0. It in the both the direction is approaching to 0. That means what? H value is 0.999, 0.999. That means it is never negative. That's why 0 by h value is 0. And moreover, what is the derivative of a function means? So already we have drawn one graph here. That means what here? So this is x plus h. This is f of x plus h. So this is x comma f of x. Okay, now that means what? As it is moving towards, as the point A is moving towards P, means what? We are finding the rate of change of x, sorry, rate of change of y with respect to x. That means what? As your x value changes, that means first your x is equal to a is here. Your x is equal to a plus h here. You are moving this right, means you are moving towards a from right direction. That means your x coordinates are changing. According to that, y coordinates are also will change. Understand this point? Whatever may be the point, the y coordinates are also changing. That means the rate of change of y, the rate of change of y coordinate with respect to x coordinate gives the derivative of that function. As a value approaches to p, as a value approaches to p, observe the coordinates of the point A also will changes or not. So that depends upon x value. Y coordinates, the change of the rate of change of y coordinates with respect to x coordinate is nothing but the rate of change of y coordinates with respect to x coordinates is nothing but the derivative of the function y with respect to x. So here the function is a function is a constant. That means whatever may be the change you takes place in x, that is always k. So therefore in the y coordinate x plus h, y coordinate also there is no change, same change, both have the same kk. That's why the constant, the derivative of the constant is equal to 0. Okay, now I hope that you understand this solution. So let us find the derivative of one more function. This is the first formula in the derivatives, that is derivative of x power n is equal to n times x to the power of n minus 1. So what is the proof of this function? Okay, right. What is the proof of this function? Problem. See here. Let what is your function f of x is equal to x power n. What is the function x plus h is equal to x plus h whole power n. In place of x, what have to substitute? X plus h. X power n, here x plus h power n. What is the derivative of this function? F dash of x. What is the formula? Limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x whole divided by h. Try to understand here, h is not equal to 0, right? So this is equal to limit h tends to 0. What is f of x plus h? This is nothing but x plus h whole power n minus x power n by h. Now we have to find out that value. Okay. So we know the formula. So first tell me, a square minus b square formula is what? A minus b into a plus b. What is a cube minus b cube formula? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So what you observe here? Compulsory our first factor is a minus b. Then onwards here a cube is there, no, a square, a. Again b, last term is b square. This is b cube, no, that is b square. Understand or not? Okay now. So here also x power n, sorry, a power n minus b power n. So what will be the first term? What is the first factor? A minus b. So here also x plus h minus x into x plus h whole to the power of x plus h whole to the power of n minus 1, x plus h whole to the power of n minus 1 plus x plus h whole to the power of n minus 2. Again, now here x starts. From here onwards, x starts. Again, the powers of this x plus h will 1 will be decreased and the power of x will be increased. So next term is x plus h whole power n minus 3 into x square plus so on x power n minus 1 whole divided by h. Whole divided by h. Okay now. So see here, any more cancellations? Plus x minus x cancel. Since h is not equal to 0, see here h approaches to 0. So h is not equal to 0. Therefore h by h can be cancelled. H by h will be cancelled. H tends to 0. H tends to 0. Okay now, h tends to 0. Wherever h is there, there you substitute 0. Okay. See here substitute 0. Here it is 0. So then what happens? X power n minus 2 plus x power n minus 2 into 1, x is there. So that means n minus 2 plus 1, n minus 1. Right. Next one. Here substitute h is equal to 0, x power n minus 3 into x square, n minus 3 plus 2, minus 3 plus 2, minus 1, x power n minus 1. So on, last one, x power n minus 1. This type of x power n minus 1, how many will be there? N will be there. That means n into x power n minus 1. Sir, how can you say that? See here, x square is there, 2 terms is there. X cube is there, 3 terms is there. If it is x cube, here 3 terms are there. Here x square, 2 terms are there. If it is x power n, all these should be n terms will be there. N into x to the power of n minus 1. So I hope that you understand this solution. So this is the first formula. Therefore, the derivative of x power n is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. From this, you can do any number of problems. So d by dx of x cube is equal to 3x square. D by dx of x power 4 is equal to 4x cube. D by dx of 1 by x is equal to d by dx of 1 by x is equal to minus 1 by x square. 1 by x derivative is minus 1 by x square. Understand this? So these are the main formula for the derivation. Okay. So using, we have trigonometric ratios also we have. Sin x, cos x, tan x, cosecant x, secant x, cot x. So I will show you the how to find out the derivative of sin x function. So this is the first trigonometric ratio, that is sin x. The derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. Sir, how it is possible, sir? So I will show you the derivative. So those who are in the initial stage, those who are studying 10th class IIT foundation, 9th class IIT foundation, so you learn the proofs are also you learn, so that you never forget the concept. Don't by heart just formulas. Don't by heart the formulas. Okay, from those who are studying 10th class IIT foundation, 9th class IIT foundation, you write all the proofs in a notebook. All the proofs in a notebook. Okay, na? So this is the first proof of this sin x function. So first trigonometric ratio, how it can be done. Let us see this. So here f of x. So what is our function? F of x. F of x is equal to sin x. F of x is equal to sin x. Okay. F of x plus h. F of x is equal to sin x, sin of x plus h. sine of x plus h. Therefore, we know that f dash of x or h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Understand this? So, this is equal to limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h means what? Sine of x plus h minus sine x whole divided by h. So, this is equal to limit h tends to 0. As we know that in the transformation trigonometry, sine c minus sine d. So, that is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sine c plus c minus d by 2 whole divided by h. Okay, now, so here plus x minus x will get cancel as h tends to 0. Wherever h is there, substitute 0, x plus x, 2x, 2x by 2, 2 will cancel. So, this is equal to 2 cos x into sin h by 2 by h, that is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, 2 will cancel cos x. So, therefore, the derivative of sin x is equal to means what? Cos x. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of the derivative of sin x is equal to, you are saying cos x. What is the meaning of what we did? So, if you see the analytically, graphically, what we did is take a sine function x axis, y axis, take a sine function, sine curve. So, this is a 1, this is pi by 2, this is a pi, this is a 3 pi by 2, this is a 2 pi. Sine 0 is 0. So, this is a sine curve we know. Yes, it is in direction also. Sin x is equal to cos x. Derivative of sin x, you are saying cos x. What is the meaning of that? For example, if you want to draw a tangent at x is equal to pi by 2, x is equal to pi by 2, definitely it will be a horizontal tangent. What will be? It is a horizontal tangent. What is the slope of this tangent? Since it is horizontal with parallel to x axis, what is the slope of this tangent? 0. Why? Because it is parallel to x axis. Now, substitute here cos pi by 2 value is 0. Cos pi by 2 value is 0. Okay, now, right. Sir, it is, since it is a very horizontal, therefore, we can easily say that slopes are at exactly x is equal to pi by 4. Exactly at x is equal to pi by 4. I have drawn one tangent here. At where? At x is equal to pi by 4, I have drawn one tangent like this. What is the slope of the tangent? For sine curve, sin x, for sine curve at x is equal to pi by 4, that is x is equal to pi by 4, I have drawn one tangent. What is the slope of the tangent? Substitute here cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2. So, what the slope of this tangent is? 1 by root 2. Understand this? Understand this? Wherever we can go. So, for example, if it is here pi by 2 plus pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. For example, here 3 pi by 4. I have drawn one tangent. At where? I have drawn. So, what is the slope of this tangent? What is the slope at 3 pi by 4? Cos 3 pi by 4. Cos 3 pi by 4, that is minus 1 by root 2. Minus 1 by root 2 will be the slope of the tangent. Understand? So, like that you have to think in a broad-mindedly, not simply by hearting. What is the derivative of sin x means cos x? What is sin x? What is cos x? What we are doing? All these things that you should keep in your mind. So, by derivative of sin x is equal to cos x means for the curve y is equal to sin x, there are infinite points will be there on the curve sin x. For any point, if you draw the tangent, for example, x is equal to a, if you draw the tangent, the slope of the tangent is cos a. Understand? So, that is, but finding the derivative means finding the slope of the tangent at that point. Okay, right. I hope that you understand this derivative part and this what is the concept behind this part. Okay, now welcome to this concept of rules of differentiation. So, that is a d by dx of k times f of x is equal to k into d by dx of f of x, where k is belongs to a set of real numbers. K is a real number. That means what? So whenever you got d by dx of 2 sin x, that is 2 sin x, you can take 2 common, 2, you can take 2 outside of the derivative, that means it is a 2 cos x, 2 cos x. Understand this? Then how can you understand this problem is 2 sin x means what? Your curve will be, sin x will be curve 1, 2. So this curve will be like this, your curve will be like this. Up so maximum value is 2, minimum value is minus 2. Curve will be like this. Your slope is also 2 times, double the slope, whatever may be that, it will be, slope will be that double the sin x curve. Okay, now slope of the tangents, whatever may be the slope of the tangents for sin x, it will be double of the slope of the curves of the sin x. Okay, now, right. So that means you can take 2 common outside. So for example, in between 2 functions, if it is a plus is there, we can separate the derivative for both the functions. If it is a minus is there, you can separate the minus for both the functions. That means you can separate the derivative, right? So extension formula is what? If there are n functions are there, 1, 2, 3, so on, n functions are there. All our derivatives are exist. So that is first, second, third, fourth, you can separate the derivatives. Plus are there, minus are there. Okay. So basing on this, there is a beautiful problem is there. So let us solve that problem. Dear students, welcome to this problem. F of x is equal to x times mod x, x not equal to 0. Then what is the derivative of this function? Okay, now then how to do this problem? When x is not equal to 0, whenever I already told you mod x function or greatest integer function or signum function, whatever may be there. So its a behavior mod x, if it is x is there, x is x only, but if whenever it is mod x is there, its behavior will change when x is less than equal to 0 and x is greater than or equal to 0, greater than 0. Then first clearly define what is the given function, right? So this function f of x is equal to x into x when x greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, mod x value is x. When x is less than 0, x into minus x. That means mod x value is minus x when x less than 0. So ultimately, what is your function, amma? That is x square when x is greater than 0 minus x square when x is less than 0. That is your function. When x is not equal to 0, x into step x. So when x not equal to 0 means what? There will be 2 possibilities. One is greater than 0, another one is less than 0. Okay, now find the derivative. So f dash of x is equal to x square derivative 2x when x greater than 0. This is a minus 2x when x less than 0. So actually your problem is over. So 2x minus 2x, that is our answer. But your answer, the function is given in a single way. It is defined as like that, it's one entity. But here you have to express it into a branch, came in a branch function or piecewise function it got. So you have to put it in a single function, that is f dash of x is equal to 2 times mod x if x is not equal to 0. So what is the derivative of the function? 2 times mod x. So this is a 2 times mod x if x not equal to 0. That will be our answer. Okay, see, correct or not? When x greater than 0, mod x is x, that is 2x. Okay, now when x is less than 0, mod x value is minus x. 2 into minus x, minus 2x when less than 0. Got the answer? Understand this? So this is one of the very interesting problem. So x mod x is means 2 times mod x. So very interesting problem. Okay, now so let us see one more problem. Dear students, welcome to this problem. Y is equal to sin inverse of cos x, where x belongs to 0 to pi union pi to 2 pi. That means except pi, from 0 to 2 pi, the function is defined as y is equal to sin inverse of cos x. Then what is the derivative of that function? Okay, now right. So generally students immediately they will start taking sin inverse of x. Already I have not given the list of formulas, all in your materials, all the derivatives of all the functions, sin x, cos x, tan x, cosecant x, secant x, sin inverse of x, cos inverse of x, tan inverse of x. Let us by heart those all the formulas from left hand side to right hand side and right hand side to left hand side. Okay now. So I have not given the list. Okay, I am more concentrating on the problems. Okay, problems and the theory part. Okay, right. Y is equal to sin inverse of cos x. Then generally immediately students will start doing this. Sin inverse of derivative means, so therefore dy by dx is equal to sin inverse of x derivative means 1 by root of 1 minus x square cos square x into cos x derivative minus sin x. Next what they will do, minus sin x by root of 1 minus cos square x means sin square x. This is a minus sin x by root of sin square x means what? Modulus of sin x. Okay na? Minus sin x by modulus of sin x we will write. So what will be modulus of sin x in 0 to pi? 0 to pi, what will be the modulus of sin x? What happens to 0 to pi? What will be the value of sin x in the first quadrant? 0 to pi. 0 to pi means first and second quadrant. So that means here it will go in the two directions. It will go in the two directions. That means if x belongs to 0 to pi, so therefore minus sin x by sin x. Why? Because 0 to pi, it is in the second quadrant. First and second quadrant. Second quadrant sin x is positive, modulus of sin x is sin x, and it will get cancelled, that is minus 1. If for example, if x belongs to pi to 2 pi, pi to 2 pi, pi to 2 pi means what? Third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In third quadrant and fourth quadrant, sin x is negative. That means minus sin x upon minus sin x. Both will get cancelled 1. Okay now. So therefore, if your x belongs to 0 to pi, your answer is equal to minus 1. If your x belongs to pi to 2 pi, your answer is 1. General students, they will do mistake, no? They will do mistake here. They will do mistake here. Here they will do mistake. What they will do, no? So immediately root of sin square, they will do like this, minus sin x by, therefore square root will get cancelled, therefore sin x, therefore minus 1 will be the answer. They will declare like that, minus 1 will be the answer. No, that is not the minus 1. It is minus 1 when x belongs to 0 to pi. It is 1 when x belongs to pi to 2 pi. Therefore, there are two answers. It is a branch-wise function. It will come. The derivative will come branch-wise. Okay, na? I hope that you understand this problem. So, this is wrong. So, this is wrong. This way of wrong. This is, you will get only one answer. Other answer you won't get. Okay, na? Right. I hope that you understand this solution with some more problems and some more concepts. Tomorrow's class, I will stand before you. And until then, all the best.